Is it recording? Okay. Okay, Jack and Bella, today we are going to talk about multiplication using an array. Do you know what an array is? No. Okay. I have this little video right here. Let's watch this video on arrays. Okay?
Okay.
All right. We're going to watch this video on arrays.
On modeling multiplication with arrays. Our essential question today is how can you use arrays to model multiplication and find factors? So we've modeled multiplication in all different ways. Now we're going to use multiplication arrays to find factors. So the definition of array is a set of objects arranged in rows and columns. And so to make an array, we place the same number of circles in each row and the same number in each column.
So rows go this way, model it with your arm.
And rows go left to right.
And columns go this way, model it. Okay, up and down.
And the rows are left
And
to right.
rows are left to
So-
right.
Arrays kind of look like a garden or a row of desks. Anything that you can think of that
Yes.
would be in rows.
So basically,
and
arrays are just
columns.
like
So let's look at a
what are they called
problem.
again? The
Many
light.
people grow tomatoes
what
in
are
their
they called? I
gardens.
know what they're called.
Okay, let's watch this.
3 rows
Oh,
of tomato plants
those
with
graph
6
things,
plants
the one-
in each row.
Multiple things.
How many plants are there? Well, the first thing we need to do is look at what kind of a picture we can draw. So let's think of rows. Remember, rows go left to right. So we're going to look at the number of plants in each row. He has 3 rows. 1, 2, 3 rows of tomatoes, and then
Okay, you
6
see where
plants
she
in
numbered
each
her
row.
rows?
1, 2,
Okay,
3, 4,
now she's
5,
doing what?
6 plants in
She's
each row.
numbering
counting the
So then we have to
her
figure out how many
columns.
tomato plants are there. And we're going to do that by counting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So now we can tell that 3 rows times, and this is 6 columns, equals 18 plants.
Okay, do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, we're
Let's
not going to
look at
watch
the
all
arrays
of
a little
this.
bit
This is
differently.
kind of long.
We're gonna,
I
Okay.
already knew that.
All right, so now,
Wait,
Um,
so basically,
have you ever, you've helped me bake cookies on a cookie sheet, right?
No.
I've helped
What
make
shape
things
is the cookie in?
a circle.
A circle.
A circle.
But in
So,
a rectangular.
when we have, when we bake cookies, we want to fit as many cookies as possible on our cookie sheet, right? And we have to leave room so that they will what? Expand and grow.
So basically.
Okay, so what is one way we could place cookies on a cookie sheet? Here, I have each of you a cookie sheet. Okay. What is one way we could place cookies on a cookie sheet so that they all have the same amount of space? Jack, what's one way?
Right.
Like
All right,
put
Beth.
them like
you could put them like half an inch away from each other.
Okay, you can put them a half an inch away. All right, so here what we're going to do is we're going to work on this. Okay, each of you have some cookies, and I want you to arrange them on the cookie sheet, 12 of them. Just use 12. I think each of you should have 12, but I want you to arrange 12 so that each one has the same amount of space on the cookie sheet.
Okie dokie, mommy.
Yeah, do it on that side, Jack. This side you're on. Okay, so you have 12. Maybe you should give Bella some.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
I
11,
think I
12.
have enough.
There
Okay,
you go.
Okay.
so you want to make sure they have the same amount of space and that they are what? In rows and
Column.
columns.
Is one of them like a different kind of metal than the other? Because Bella's is way darker
It could-
than mine.
Well, no, Bella, turn those over.
Mine
Turn those over onto this, to the other side. One other way we can do this is if I don't have a cookie sheet. So
Don't write
if
on the
I did this with my cookie sheet, okay, here's my cookie sheet.
But I gotta go.
And I am needing to fit 12 cookies on there, so I need to think about how I can divide it evenly. You already did it. So how would I make my rows and my columns? I'm going to divide it into equal pieces. So what would I do?
Well, I could have just
You
gotten a
could-
piece of
If I put 1, 2, it's okay. Okay, so how many rows do I have? I mean, how many columns do I have?
You have 4,
4 columns, and I'm going to have how many rows?
3 rows.
3 rows, so that each cookie has the same amount of space. Is that right?
Yeah, there's 6. 6 and another 6.
Okay, well that would be divided into 6. Okay, but we're doing it this way. So we have 1, 2, 3, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Yes.
So we have 3 what?
We have 3 columns.
No, we have
No,
3
rows.
rows. 3 rows,
And 4
And
times.
times 4
Times
columns equals
Um,
3 times 4 is going to
3.
equal.
9.
13.
No, wait. Yeah,
13.
12, 12, 12, 12.
Count your cookies on your
I
the
counted
squares.
that. I
3
counted
4
those.
times.
Yeah,
3, 3, 3, 3. 12.
12.
Oh man, I was one.
All right. So, what is another way that I could divide the cookies on the cookie sheet so that the cookies get the same amount of space? Can you divide them a different way?
You could do
I
this.
divided them with my fingers. I put
No, you need to rearrange your cookies
Wait, what?
into a different array, make it a different array so that your cookies still have the same amount of space. What way could you do that, Jack?
Maybe like this.
Is that an array? Are you making a square, dividing it into, or a rectangle and dividing it into equal parts? We already did 3 rows of 4. What's another way you could do it? Our cookies are a little big, but what's another way you could do it, that you could divide it?
Maybe.
If our cookies were a little smaller, we already did that one. We already did that one, Bella.
I put 3 rows instead of 4.
No, we had 3 rows. So you're on the right track. What's another way we could do it? All right, let's take our cookie sheets away because maybe they're not big enough. So just pretend like the table is your rectangle and divide your cookies into a different array that still models the same amount of cookies. And then what would you do with your other one? Jack, you need one more cookie. Where's your other cookie?
He has his cookie.
Oh, here it is, right here. What would you do with these two so that it's equal?
Mommy.
Like this.
Is that equal? Is that an equal number? There you go. All right, so Jack did his how many rows?
2.
2 rows. And how
1,
many
2,
columns?
3, 4, 5, 6. I'm pretty sure
3,
6.
4, 5, 6. So what is your multiplication problem, Jack?
2 times 6.
2 times 6, and what does that equal?
12.
The same, 12. And Bella, how did you do yours different?
I did mine 4 rows and 3 columns.
And 3 columns. And so what would your multiplication problem be?
4 times 3.
4 times 3. And do you know what it means when you have 3 times 4 or 4 times 3? What is that? And the answer is still what?
You're doing triple.
12.
The answer is still 12. Do you know what this is called? It's called the commutative property of multiplication. It means that it doesn't matter what order you put the factors in. These are called factors.
Same thing.
You get the same product.
Yeah, like addition.
If you have the same,
Not sure about.
if you have the same type
All
of.
right, Bella, give me your cookies, and can you get me a napkin so we
That's
can erase?
exactly what I was gonna do.
All right, let's erase our thing and move on. Can you? Will it erase?
I think it needs
Get
to
it
Get it
wet
wet.
a little. Maybe if we get it wet. I hope it comes off the table.
Yeah,
My smart idea
Huh?
to write on the table. All right, come and wipe it, Bella. Jack, hold on. Okay.
But I
Let's.
gotta get a towel. Another
Here's
towel.
another one. No, Jackson, sit down while we're done. When we're done, you can. Okay, here we go. Let's erase that. All right.
There you go, Mama.
Okay.
And
Let me keep that.
it's already
All right,
out there.
that's fine. Okay, let's erase our table.
There's another.
All right, dry it off a little better, Bella. Okay, Jackson, let's pay attention. Okay, now I am going to write some numbers down here, hopefully. And I want you to model an array for me of those two numbers. So I want you to take those numbers, 3 and 5, and draw an array with a rectangle
With a,
or a circle. Okay, you can do circles.
I do rectangles.
Yours might not be big enough, Bella, to put all those in there.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this right?
Wait, I thought.
Okay,
wait,
now
what did
write
you
your
mean?
problem. I want you to take 3 and 5,
3 and
the numbers
5.
3 and 5, and I want you to model an array for me.
Is this right?
That's one way you can do it.
Yay.
But you have this backwards.
So it's 5
Because
times
you
3.
did, what did you do? 5 rows
Of
times 3 columns.
But we'll stick at the same answer.
Sure. Well, we're going to see, but it looks like Bella's doing hers different. Okay, Bella's doing hers a different way.
Up, Bella goes sideways.
Nope, she just modeled. Okay, so Bella, what would your multiplication problem look
Mine
like?
would be. Mine, I have 3 rows.
Okay, write it down.
I have
3 rows.
3 rows.
Well, you don't need to write rows. Remember, how do we write it? With it, we're going to use the multiplication symbol. So 3 rows
3
times what?
times.
Nope, you need to write it down here below.
Okay.
Okay, write it down there below. 3 times what?
5.
Okay, and what is your answer? What is your product, Jack?
What?
How would you count this? You would count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, okay. So you had 5 in each one. So how would you count? You go 5.
10, 15. I already knew
All
the
right.
answer.
And Bella,
before
how
I
did you count
done.
yours?
I counted 5.
I knew the
3
answer
times.
before I
Because
was
you
done.
counted 5,
5,
10,
10,
15. Okay. All right.
I knew the answer
So you
before
can-
I
So
was
you showed me
done.
both ways. Let's do another
You
one.
can draw it out.
Let me go get
You
it.
can draw
It's
it.
okay. I got it. Get me the white towel right there, Jack, on the sink.
I'll get it.
Okay. We'll use that to dry it off. Okay. So let's.
I'm gonna get another one wet.
I got it for you. Okay. All right. So let's model another one. Let's say 2 and 4. Model the numbers 2 and 4 for me. Jack, can you model it? 2 and 4.
Can I? Okay.
Is this right?
And how would you write your multiplication sentence?
Is it 2 4 times?
Well, but did you use, we're going to put our rows first. How many rows did you use? Rows go across.
So I use only 2.
How many did you use? Let's
1,
count.
2, 3, 4.
4
Mommy, how many rows?
times what?
4 times 2.
You what did you put? 1 too many?
How many?
I said
How many rows?
you only wanted, I said the numbers 2 and 4. Okay, so, all right. So how would you write your problem?
I would
2,
write
how many rows did you do? You would do
I
2
did
rows.
2 rows and 2 times 4. I did 2 rows and 4 columns.
Okay, and that's going to equal to what? You can count, and what can you count by?
4,
You could count by 4s. You can go 4,
8,
or you could go.
2, 4, 6, 8.
All right, there you go. Okay, and then so what we're going to do now is I'm going to give the two of you these numbers, and you each choose 2 numbers, and then I want you to model the array of the numbers that you chose, okay? So let's erase this. All right, you wipe the table for me, and then you model the array.
1. Okay, so I got 5 and 4.
All right, model
I
the
got
array
3
for
and
me
2.
that you.
So I'm gonna do it.
All right,
Can
so
you
you're
do-
doing 3 and 2, and Jack
Can you
is
do
doing.
the number that, like, if I wanted to do my columns were 3 columns and 2 in each row. Could I do
You
it
can
like
do it
that?
however. Let's see. Okay. All right, so Jack, what did you do?
Okay, I did 5 rows.
No.
No, wait. 4 rows
Okay.
and 5 columns.
Okay, so how would you write your problem?
I think 5 times. No. Yeah, 5 times 4.
You could say 5 times 4, but that's not how you modeled it, because you modeled 4 rows. You modeled
That'd be
4
4.
rows.
4
So it'd be
times
4 times what?
5.
And what's your answer? Count them if you need to. What
No, I
would
can
you
do
do?
it in
1,
my
2,
head.
3, 4, 5. You can go what? 5.
5 times 20.
All right. All right, Bella, explain yours.
Well, I did 3 rows and 2 columns, and then I did 3 times 2 equals 6.
Good job. Great job. Okay, let's do one more. I think y'all got this.
I like multiplication. It's
Yeah,
easy.
it's easy.
At first I thought it was hard, but now I think it's fun.
close.
Okay. Mommy's clothes.
Okay, let's continue. All right, pick 2 more numbers. Pick 2 more numbers.
I go for 9 and 10. I go for
Ooh, that's a big one, Jack.
Okay, so I'm doing
You show it to me.
8. I'm going for 8 and 5.
Okay, show it to me.
Mama, look. Wait, no, I'm switching it the other way. Okay, so 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
1,
7,
2,
8, 9,
3,
10.
4.
You had one too many. I erased it already. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8.
Okay. All right. Looks like you're Bella. You better count yours again.
Wait, what? Are we on?
You have to keep them in nice, neat rows and columns, because if you don't keep them in nice rows and columns, you'll get messed up. You know that? Don't erase them all. Just erase the ones on the inside and read. Okay. Well,
Do it like this, and then I keep the.
no, just erase them all and start over. Jack, yours need to be. You better count. You're not keeping yours. Look at that. You're not keeping yours in straight rows and columns. It's important. And when you and sometimes we'll use a grid. It'll be easier. Okay, so Jack has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
One
9,
row.
10.
Mother,
1,
row
2,
contains
3, 4,
10,
5,
and it
6,
goes
7,
down
8, 9. All right, so you have 9
rows,
what?
10 columns.
And what is going to be? Write your sentence. Write your multiplication sentence. You have 9 rows times how many? And that is going to equal
9, 10 times.
Right, it is 9, 10 times.
18,
How about you do it the other way around? Count by tens.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90.
All right. So what's your answer?
So it's exactly 90.
Yes, 9 times 10 is 90. And you know that also because remember we
Oh,
talked about
yeah.
9 times
I
1
forgot about
and adding the
that.
0. Yeah. All right, Bella, explain yours.
No,
I
it's
did.
9.
I did. Wait a minute, I'm not done. I forgot something.
Okay, what did you forget?
I forgot the rest of my row. I thought it was 5 columns.
Okay.
I messed up a little.
All right, so you finish yours while I erase Jack's.
2, 3,
All right, Jack, let's pay attention to what we're doing.
Focus.
Yes, focus on what you're doing.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, so now write your problem.
I did.
I'm focusing.
I did.
You did how many rows?
5 rows and 8 columns.
It's going to equal what?
Is
Use your array to help you. How would
this
you
my
count?
array?
Yes, that's your
I
array.
would count it by
What? What's the easiest? You know one way. What's the easiest way of counting that?
count by 5.
Okay, so count.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 40.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, there you go. Okay, Bella, I want you to erase yours now. Good job, guys. You did a good job. Okay, there's one more thing. So I have this worksheet right here. You can just use your marker.
Yay.
Okay, this little worksheet.
Miss Mom.
Here you
Okay.
go, Bella.
Okay, okay.
Here you go, Jack. We'll give you this one. Okay, now what do I want you to do? I want you to do those by yourself. I want you to complete your worksheet. So what is it asking you? Here's your array. It gives you a picture of your array, and it says blank rows of blank equals what? And then you write your math sentence.
Okay, so
1,
we'll
2,
do it. Can I just
3,
draw circles?
4,
No, use your worksheet I gave you.
1, 2, 3, 4,
2,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 10 times?
So is that what it says? How many rows? Write your numbers up here.
How many rows?
How many rows
5. 5 rows of
of what? You counted them up here.
10 equals.
Okay, so
So write it right here. Write your math sentence. 5 times 10.
5 times 10. What about the total symbol?
Well, how many symbols do you have?
Mom, do we
Okay, how instead of, you can count every one of them, but that's a big number.
15.
Nope, you have 5. Count them. Here's your 5, so you're going to count 5.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
All right,
There's 3 rows.
so there's 50.
And
Okay, 5, 10 times.
Okay, equals what?
the total symbol.
What's your answer?
50.
Okay, do this one by yourself and
Um,
quietly.
This is so cute. I like my paper. My array. Three.
So what is your number of rows and your number of columns? So what can you count by? What do you know that you can count by?
27.
All right, so what was your math sentence? Tell me. What is that?
3 times 9 equals 27.
All right, good job. Okay, Bella, can you do one of yours for us?
Mother, this
Yes.
is basically just a math sentence without the X and the equal.
It is a math sentence. Well, this is the math sentence. 3 times 9
And that's
equals
just
27.
basically explaining the
Yes,
math
it
sentence.
explains you. Okay,
Okay,
Bella, do
so-
one of yours.
My last one I'm doing.
Do the first one for us.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I have 3 rows. I have 3 rows, and I have 2 in each one. So that would be 3 times 2, and that equals 6.
All right, do your next one for us.
My next one is I have 3 rows of 6. So
Mother, it's
3
black.
times 3 times 6 is 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 6 is 18, and
All right, so you did 3 times 6. All right, great job. Give me your worksheet.
So we can leave
We
now?
have one more thing to do, Jack, and then you may leave, okay?
I
Yay!
like working with
Okay, before you leave, this is called your ticket out. Your ticket out of my class.
No, I don't want to leave.
Okay? So let's read what does the problem say. Jack, can you read the problem?
Okay, let me put my name on.
All right, Jack.
Okay, Maria put her book into 3 rows of 12. Write a multiplication sentence to show how many books Maria has. Then draw an array that represents the multiplication sentence.
Okay. So what are we going to do? What are our key do y'all use the cubes strategy? Have y'all done
We
multiplication?
haven't done multiplication.
Okay, so circle the important numbers. What are your important key numbers? 3 rows
3
of 12.
12, and then
All right.
we
And it asked
in
you
that class we
underline.
questions.
That's right.
So then you underline how many books does Mary have.
Okay. All right. So it says write a multiplication sentence to show how many books Maria has. So what are you going to do?
Write 3
Stop
times.
it and do your thing.
Write 3 times 12. And then are we able to draw a picture of it?
Well,
Why
and the
not?
next thing says, then draw an array that represents the multiplication sentence. So I want you to draw an array that represents, is that an array, Jack?
Sorry.
What are you doing? Okay, Jack, here, do yours on this side. We're going to do arrays with circles. Can you just, or, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Put one more over on that side. 11, 12.
1, 2,
Is that-
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There.
Okay, and rewrite your multiplication sentence. 3
Done.
what?
12.
3, you didn't do
times-
12 first. You didn't do 12 rows. What did you do? I know, but you wrote it wrong on that side. Well, it's not wrong, but you modeled it different. You modeled it 3 rows times
So it's
12 columns.
3, 12, 3, 12 times.
And who can tell me that answer? Count your, Jack, all you have to do is
3,
count them right here.
6, 12.
Count again.
Why?
Or unless you missed
18,
one, count
24,
again.
1, 2, 3, 4,
28.
5,
Oh no, 30.
36.
36. Is 36 the right answer?
Yes. All right, so what's your answer, Bella?
36.
All right, good job, guys. Thank you for helping me today.
Welcome, Mom.